Hey y'all,
Hello, everyone.
what's poppin'?
Welcome back. Welcome back. Your dream is your ticket out.
What's poppin'?
Welcome back. Are you all too young to remember that program?
Remember that song? I remember. It was welcome back, Carter, right?
Welcome back, Cotter. That's right. John
Yeah.
Travolta.
Yeah,
Most of well, not all of them, but some of them became stars
yeah.
on that one. The teacher became a star. Travolta became a star.
Mm.
Hey, Miss Brown. Hi, Vicky.
Hey, Miss Brown. Yeah. Hey, Vicky. Look. All right. Cool. Y'all come on and share as much as you can, so we get your questions in.
There goes Helen Posey. Hi, Helen.
Hello, Helen.
Helen is really enjoying her embrace classes.
She is.
Yeah,
she
man.
is hype. She is hype.
It blesses my heart to see people just, loving the class that way.
Yeah. Excited about God and learning. It's
yeah.
That's what I love about embrace class. Even people who've been in church forever.
Oh yeah.
They come in and it's a whole new thing for them.
Yeah, it's an eye opener. I think it regenerates enthusiasm and passion.
Yep.
Yep.
That is so true.
I'm still amazed at how many of our members haven't gone through.
Yeah, it's true. That's true.
And you can tell the difference in them.
You can.
Yeah.
You can. They don't see that. They still see it as an inconvenience and the length of it, but not realizing
what it does for you, man.
What it does for you. Yep.
Yeah. Hey, Kevin, how you doing?
How you doing, Kevin? Hey, Donna.
Pat Barkley, how you doing?
Yeah. Man. Please share if you can, y'all. So we can get these questions in and come on, D, take the classes again. We got people that take the class 3-4 times in a row.
Absolutely.
And I'm sure D, the class has changed since you've been in it.
Yeah, she was in a long time.
Right.
She was in when we only had 2 weeks.
Yeah, right. Come on.
Then you got Joanne Payton, who never took it.
Ooh.
Ooh. Oh. That wasn't shade. That was midnight.
Right.
Yeah, we always invite people to come back.
Yeah. You're seeing a whole lot of people. I miss church phrases, and it's funny. When we were open, some of the same folk were half coming.
That's right.
And now when they can't come and they need to come, it should.
When are we going to open? I'll be glad when we open back up again. And I think it's moved out of the area of availability.
Yep.
And into the area of something precious and very well needed in our lives.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Stephanie, call Pastor Prescott Church 107, extension 107. She'll connect you with the link. Pastor Prescott, call the church extension 107, and she'll get you on the embrace thread. All right. 10,000 was good.
Did it work out this time?
Yeah, this time. Right. Just thinking about the men who in my life that I experienced where I can have one of the hardest days possible, and just being in their presence lifts me up. Don't have to say much.
Absolutely.
But the presence brings a sense of joy and calm.
Absolutely.
And every man should thrive, strive to be that.
To be that. To just being around makes people feel better.
Yep.
More secure.
Mm-hmm.
Encouraged.
Yep.
That kind of everything's going to be all right presence.
Yeah. Yep. I don't know how, but we know it's going to be all right though.
Oh yeah. I remember my grandfather used to walk into the house. You could feel a calm, a different energy.
Yep.
Versus my grandmother's energy, which was more of a busy kind of I wouldn't say nervous energy, because she was a calm person too, but she just had a different presence.
Sure.
But when he came in, she calmed down. Everybody calmed down.
Yep. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Man, same thing with mine too. Just he was, when you talk about a rock, he was a genuine rock.
Yeah.
Genuine rock.
Yeah.
And the sad part is that in Black culture, Black women have had to be the rock of the family more than
Absolutely.
the men.
Absolutely.
And they can be, but I'm sure they don't want to be.
No, who would want that?
Yeah.
Because you don't get a day off of being a rock.
Right.
Ada says many women have never had that.
Yeah. That's unfortunate.
Yeah. I've talked to a lot of saved women, and their disappointment is with all the men in their lives, their fathers, their brothers, their uncles. They literally have to search outside to find men that offer some of the things that we're talking about.
Yeah.
Ada said it happens in white families too.
Yeah, it's over.
Yeah.
Because presence in the house doesn't always translate into presence in the house, if I can say it.
That's right.
You can have fatherless homes, but also have fatherless homes with the father still being in the house.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I'm involved in a book coming out recently. I was one of the people that was interviewed by a guy named Dr. Alfonso Evans. We're not related.
Okay.
And the name of the book, all the men in the book, either their fathers were present, or they became fatherless based on domestic problems, or they never met their dad.
Okay.
And in each situation, your father can be a stranger. So the name of the book is Taking Your Risk. Okay. Taking the risk, meet your father.
Wow.
And it's pretty poignant.
Wow, that should be interesting. When does it come out? When does it come out?
It'll be out in about a month or two.
Okay.
Yeah.
We got a question in. Can you talk about how little girls are affected in the relationships when dad is missing?
When a father is really present, his treatment of the women in the house impact the perception that a girl has upon herself. And the issue for a one-parent home, if it's a single-parent home and it's a mother is more equipped to tell a woman, a young girl, how she should be. But also she can show her.
Yeah.
A mother can only tell a boy how he should be. She can't show him. So we find that, each has its impact. When the father's missing from the house for the boy has no immediate man to model. So he starts to search outside the house for men to model. And that could be positive or negative.
Yeah.
And sometimes it comes down to who gives him attention. With the girls, it can not only set a bad example or a good example, but if the example is bad, she may start to think that this is just how the world is.
Yeah.
And change the way she interacts with her dad.
Yeah.
And that can have an impact on the way she interacts with the other males outside her home.
Yep. So true. So true. And Doreen brought up something, wondering what we can do to help prepare young boys and teens to be 10 times better so they get the message early.
I think you talk to them about the things we've been talking about. I think a great thing for a mom to do is to, start and stop the tape with her son or sons and have conversation around the points that she thinks, hopefully everything that we say is worthwhile. But you can have that kind of, come on, let's get some pizza and watch this. And you guys ask some questions. And why did he say that, Mom? And that kind of thing. If it's a single mother home, if it's a father home where father's present, the dad can do the same thing.
Yep.
But all the women should be present because they can kind of help the men in their lives be better men if they know these things.
Right.
So rather than being critical, they can encourage.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And get him involved in that. Like I know my son, he's 8 now. If his mom's outside working, doing anything, or one of us, I'm like, nah, get off the TV and go out there and help her.
Go out there and help. That's right.
Trying to train him now, like, your mother and your sister.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna be here forever, and hopefully he'll live long. And I need him
Yeah,
to be there.
I've got Chandler opening doors and
Hmm.
Chandler, take that from your sister,
Yep.
and
Hmm.
trying to teach him how to be a gentleman,
Yep.
not a chauvinist, but a gentleman.
Yep.
But also teaching him those things that I think, those qualities that I think will serve him as he gets older.
Yeah.
So I'm having man conversations with him now at 5.
Yep. Yep.
Most of my discipline is men don't do that, Chandler. Come here, let me tell you what men do.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Like when I go away, Julian, take it. You're the man of the house.
Yeah.
I'm like, listen to your mom, but take care of your mom and your sister. So I'm like,
Yeah.
I need him to,
Yeah.
to
You
know that.
know.
Yeah.
And I didn't know till about a month ago that Chandler defends his sister.
Okay. Good.
I mean, has physically defended her
Okay.
against boys twice his size.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good. Good. Look, because if he don't, that's a problem right there.
Yeah. What's Ada saying?
Oh, Ada. What? She said,
I have to influence you guys to move for my son. I'm not a man and can't be. Yep. I understand that. My mom had the same dilemma, but I had my granddad, and the men at church, a couple of them were pretty strong.
yeah. So Keefe, they say men can be mentors for girls in positive situations, but it can be ugly at times. Can young girls trust the men in their lives, or do they steer away from the men?
It just depends. It just depends on the person.
Yeah.
It just depends on the person. All of my nieces would rather be around me to talk to me and me talk to them. Because they know a couple things. It's going to be structure. We're going to have some good stuff to eat. And I'm going to talk real straight to them.
Yeah.
So, the adults say, why you want to be around Uncle Dave? He's mean. And they say, no, he's not.
Because you tell the truth.
Because I'm structured.
Yeah. You tell them
but kids gain confidence in structured environments.
Absolutely. So Corey, there's been a bunch of sessions. Go back on the YouTube page or the Facebook page on David G. Evans 1, and you can catch up. They're all in a playlist called 10 Times Better.
10 Times Better. I was looking the other day. The YouTube has them lined up pretty good.
I'll share the play. Well, Mike, can you share the playlist?
Yeah, you'll like them, Corey. And thanks for watching, and thanks for your impression that you said to us.
Yeah.
I would start at 1 and come up. I think you'll like them. And a lot of men that are not close by have been forming small men's groups. After they've watched it, they'll get their men group together or their club, and they'll watch it together and just have a conversation around it.
Yeah. Well, Martha Bishop does have a book called Dare to Be a Man.
Absolutely.
That's the first one.
Yeah.
And then this will turn into a book eventually. So
Martha, have you seen Dare to Be a Man yet? Because it's it really did well, and it did well because it really spoke to it's what every man must know and what every woman needs to know about a man.
Yeah.
So it's very helpful for raising boys, giving them goals, conversation. And one of the things we learned about men in our church, and we have a lot of men, is because if you show a man what God has created him to be, he'll start to self-correct with some guidance.
Yeah.
He'll start self-correcting.
Yeah. Dare to Be a Man. You can get it from our bookstore, Amazon, all that stuff.
Yeah, you can get it anywhere. And you'll like it too. It's for the ladies, it's like you're sitting in the corner and the guys don't know you're there, and you overhearing all this stuff that they never talk about when you're around. It's pretty cool. Ada read that too. Yeah, Martha, you'll enjoy it. Ada's saying amen to the choice. Yeah. I'm 4 books behind, so I'm trying to catch up.
Yeah.
Pastor Nick has me working so much during the pandemic. My creativity is exhausted by the end of the day.
Look, I know the feeling. I'm sorry.
Go ahead, man.
I'm behind on my book too, and it's bad.
I can't imagine how I found the. I wrote the first two when we would get back from preaching, and anytime we finished working at night.
Mm,
So you guys would go home. I'd stay here another 2 hours writing a chapter
mm,
or writing part of it, and I did that for months.
yeah,
I don't know where I got the energy.
I know. Well, you got a little drive. You didn't have grandkids at the time. It's different now.
Maribel brings up something that I think has become a casualty
Yeah.
of, I don't know what to call the movement,
Mm,
but it became a liability for a man to hold the door for a woman, for a man to give a woman his place in line. It became a liability for a man to compliment a woman. It became a liability of so many things. It's harassment when you say you look very nice today. That style looks good on you. All that. When all that happened, men backed up further, and now a lot of them not even thinking about being a gentleman because a couple years ago it became almost an insult when you tried to be chivalrous. I can open my own door. Okay. And now I think this lack of chivalry is a casualty of that movement. But when it first started, I said on the radio, the ladies are not going to like the result of this.
mm-hmm.
Guys are not even showing that they're interested in them anymore. They just it's become horrible.
Yeah, it is. Yep. Jeez. On all those sides. Yep.
But I think I always say this: men are crazy, but you better get a saved one that's crazy.
Yeah. Right.
I say the same thing about women. They crazy, but you better get one that knows the Lord.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I still remember that Dare to Be a Man sermon where it was like you were steps. You said, ladies, we think y'all crazy. All the men came up and sewed.
Yeah, they stormed the altar and started sowing seed.
Yeah, that was hilarious.
Oh, that thing was funny.
And the ladies were laughing too.
Yeah, they were.
Because they know.
They were.
They know. They know.
I'm amazed at the number of women who would prefer not to work for women.
Mm-hmm. I know women that don't want daughters. They'd rather have all boys.
Really?
Because they say we're difficult and I'd rather have all boys. I've heard them say it.
How should women prepare for marriage while serving God? I think that the first order of business is to prepare yourself for what you want God to send you. And prepare to be a partner and not to be merely a taker. But one of the classic things to do is to strengthen your faith so you will not be tempted to be with someone who has weak faith. Their commitment to God, all that is what you're looking for. And when the Bible talks about wide is the way to destruction, but narrow is the way to glory, the right person is not hanging out with a lot of people. The right person is in that narrow way. There are fewer choices, and that's both men and women.
Yep.
There are fewer good choices, so you have to take your time and let time and circumstance reveal a person's character to you. A lot of times, especially in this time we live, people are meeting someone on the first of the week and wondering if God is going to put them together to marry them by the seventh day of the week. And there's no time and circumstance that's been experienced, so you really don't know the character of the person.
Yeah.
So it's we have to give God time to work, and we don't give God time to work. But then we want God to fix a situation that He did not sanction.
Yep. Absolutely. Any other questions coming in? Got a question? Post them while we're here. And But you're right. I think a lot of those sessions that I do are relationship counseling.
Mm-hmm.
It's usually how long were y'all together before y'all got married?
2 minutes,
Did y'all get premarital counseling? No.
5 minutes.
Hmm. Yeah, somebody just tell you go and have dates.
Have date night
Yeah,
and check into a hotel every now and then.
yeah, yeah.
That is not going to give you a successful relationship, especially when you've been dating and checking in the hotels anyway.
Right. Yep. Yep.
Come
Yeah.
on, man. Come
Right.
on.
Right.
Come
Right.
on.
Right. Right.
Come on.
like we stupid or something. Just your circle so small, you know, talking to yourself. but but I mean, this quick, convenient society. Everybody wants everything so fast,
Yeah, it's microwave.
and I think, and we confuse. How can I say this nicely? Some people confuse desperation with the spirit of God.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that was the nicest way I could put it.
Yeah, one of the things that I found counseling people, in my experience is if you feel the need to rush, it's probably not right.
Yep, something wrong.
If something's wrong. If you feel like I just got to get into it, right? You got this
Mhm.
franticness about you.
Yep. Yeah.
You're gonna be disappointed.
Yep. I think especially with some people, their goal to get married is so high. They don't care how they are married, which is kind of
Well,
strange.
it's not even a goal to get married. It's a goal to be perceived as having somebody.
Mm,
That's different.
yeah.
So you can be in love with the ceremony and not like the institution.
Yep. You put more money into the ceremony than the actual wedding marriage itself. And speaking from a woman's point of view, we become non-trusting due to past hurt.
Mm-hmm.
We're not used to chivalry, especially if men meet single women. Speaking from
Mm-hmm.
experience,
Mm-hmm.
I learned to do it all over time, though I let my guard down.
Yeah, I think people do. Anyone on guard duty grows weary in the assignment from time to time.
Mhm.
But the thing that should keep us diligent is remembering the hurt.
Mhm.
But we tend to dismiss the hurt and not gain wisdom from the hurt for the future. And then as soon as the pain subsides, we're often tempted by the very same thing all over again.
Yep. Yep. Kife asks, what can be done when a female says, I don't want a relationship right now, but later they change their mind? How does a man respond to that?
You don't. You don't. That means she was trying out somebody else and it didn't work. Now I'm going to try you. You never want to be an obvious leftover or rebound.
Facts.
Because there's more pain driving the attraction than there is attraction.
Facts. You know what cracks me about people? I don't want a relationship. I just want to be friends. I want somebody I can talk to all the time, go out to dates with, that's a relationship.
Yeah, sure is.
I'm like, stop hustling and call it
Yeah.
something else.
And the reality is, we've said it for years, if you start doing relationship things with a person,
Mm-hmm.
somebody or both will develop relationship feelings.
Absolutely. Mm-hmm.
And that initial conversation about we're going to do just friends goes right out the window.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Yep. Yeah, but I know people that do that. I don't want nobody. Then later on, just be honest. I'm seeing other people,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, just tell the truth.
I think beta males are always consumed by alpha widows.
Okay.
She really wants an alpha.
Yeah.
But she settles for a beta, but she doesn't really want the beta.
Yeah. Yeah, I know you kidding. I know you kidding.
Yep, that's how I trap Pastor Nick.
I know you kidding.
No, I didn't see the second text. I just saw the first one.
No, you saw the second one. I know you kidding. Don't make me tell the story.
Yeah, don't make me tell the story because I was observing it. So
yeah. I know.
I know the narrative portion.
Right. Any other questions? It's about 6:45. Been almost a half hour. Man, this time's moving quick.
It sure is. Man, that must have been really self-explanatory and good. I didn't think I did that good of a job on it. It must have been okay.
Yeah. Yeah. It was good.
Tiffany put 3 happy faces up.
Mm.
She know you coming home soon. That's nice.
Well, I gotta go to the grocery store first.
Ah!
but you know what? That's my relaxation time now.
I understand.
I put my music in.
Yes, sir.
I go around, take my time.
Yeah, buddy.
All right.
It's like taking a long way home from work.
Yeah, just slide over.
Thank you, Ada.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah. Any other questions for Bishop?
Yeah, before we go, or Pastor Nick.
Yeah.
How many counseling sessions have you done, you think? Have you ever estimated, Pastor Nick?
No, I've never thought that far.
In all the years you've been doing it?
No, I never thought about it. Just doing. Not as many as you do.
No, I had Cynthia count them up a while ago, estimate, and I think let me see, 5 years ago I was like at 44,000.
Sheesh.
5 years ago.
Yeah.
But I cut down my schedule from 1,500 to 600, and then from 600 to about 300. And those people that I know that do that for a living, that they get paid to do that, they say 300 is still a very heavy schedule for counseling. Tiffany, what do you think about this? 300 a year normal, or is that still heavy?
Yeah. Especially with all the notes. See, you don't take notes. All the notes they got to take and all
they're in my head. My notes are in my head.
Yeah. What do you teach to singles and singles ministry? Well, I know here we don't teach a meat market. I know that for sure.
No,
I ain't doing that. Yeah.
We strengthen Christians in our singles ministry, teach them how to make wise decisions in everything relationally, vocation, relationship, spiritually. It's focused on making singles strong and really attaching them to their purpose and destiny, Kevin. It's a wonderful way. We stopped teaching to titles about 28 years ago. Christian boyfriend, Christian girlfriend, Christian husband. We stopped teaching to titles and started teaching to the Christian part. So you become a better boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, wife, son, daughter, employee, employer. That's what we did.
Yeah.
What you smiling at? Can you see something?
So we have issues, Bishop. We need those sessions.
Yeah, I still do about 300, maybe sometimes 400 a year.
Yeah. We counsel via Zoom during COVID now, so it's Zoom only.
Yeah, Zoom only.
Zoom only
on COVID. How can you join? What group are you talking about, Maribel?
Yeah.
Which group are you referring to? But our singles ministry is very strong. Yeah,
that video is every first Tuesday at 7.
Yeah.
For singles, every first Tuesday at 7. And we've purposely avoided, for years, people recommended, why don't we do speed dating in singles? And why don't we do this? And I'm like, no,
I'm not doing all that.
We ain't doing that. Nope. We're not.
Plus, I don't see that in the word.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't see that in the word at all.
Singles group, it's every first Tuesday at 7 o'clock.
Yeah.
It's virtual.
You're welcome to tune in.
Yep. Yeah. So while we're doing this, we'll put the schedule up for the week. We put this up earlier, and this is what's going on tomorrow at 1 o'clock. We have Maximizing Moments. Recap at 5:30. Daddy Talk with Bishop at 1 o'clock. Those come out those drop on Tuesday, so that's good.
Yeah.
So it's consistent. Then Safe House Men's Ministry this Tuesday at 7. Of course, Bible study at 7 p.m. You ain't going nowhere Wednesday, so that's why we're having Bible study. Cooking with Chef is going to be at 7 p.m. He's going to go over Thanksgiving leftovers. It's actually good. The food, I tried a little sample of it.
I heard it was real good.
It was really good. And he's going to show y'all how to do the leftovers. Of course, on Saturday is On Point, Emerging Worship at 6 o'clock, and driving service, weather permitted. And then, of course, next Sunday, the Encounter Worship services, all the normal times. Then we'll be back with 10XBetter again next Sunday. So y'all be safe during the holidays also. There's going to be another Thanksgiving, another Christmas.
That's right. There'll be more of them.
Yep.
Don't risk your life for this one, please, or the lives of those you love.
Yep. You got to take some food over some, stand outside. Here's food.
Yeah, Kevin, all of our counseling is to Zoom now.
Yep. Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you all so much.
Yep. All right. Be good.
And talk to you later.
All right. See y'all. Bye.
Bye-bye.